Alrighty, good day, ladies. Thank you for coming through. I'm surprised to see ladies here today. You guys not exhausted from all the shopping you've been doing today? Hey, Black Friday. Hey, we know, we can see the streets are just jam-packed outside. I've seen there outside Macro, outside William Nicol here. It's just mad with everybody spending all their money today on this thing that we imported from the US. There was no Black Friday just 3 years ago. There was no such thing in South Africa, but all of a sudden we've imported it from the US. It was always their celebration after Thanksgiving. We don't even know what Thanksgiving is here in South Africa, but we got Black Friday these days. But nonetheless, our hope here today at DuePoint is that instead of spending some money, we can maybe make you some money. That's what we do here at DuePoint. But to start with, ladies and gentlemen, DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We are a long-standing insurance company in South Africa, listed and licensed under the JSE and with the FSCA. And we were first founded in 1952, so we're not new. This is a 66-year-old business. Now, we tell you that so that you can have some confidence in who you're dealing with, that you know that we're not going to be here today and then gone tomorrow, but that we're here for the long haul, and we're here with those that are going to build wealth with us over many, many years. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. There's one of our FSP licenses. Everything you need to know about DuePoint and Constantia you will find online, so go do your research, be comfortable with us. We're a very real business here in South Africa. We've got real offices and real people, and you are invited at any stage to come and join us at our offices and see us, meet us, talk to us. We're a completely open business that allows every South African that wants to look into what we do to come and visit us and talk to us right up to the most senior levels. This we offer to you so that you can have trust and confidence in us in the work that we do, because the work that we do here at DuePoint is the creation of wealth. We're in the business of creating a monthly recurring income in the hands of South Africans. We're not in the business of creating short-term cash. There's many businesses and many opportunities out there that you could go to that would create for you short-term cash, but those don't change your circumstances. We at DuePoint are in the business of changing the lives of South Africans. Right now, South Africa is in crisis. I've been thinking about it for the last week as I've watched what's been unfolding in our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, most South Africans haven't yet realized that we are in real trouble financially as individuals in South Africa. It's going to hit us harder in 2019, but probably by 2020, we're going to have felt the real impact of what has occurred in 2018. And our hope at DuePoint is that before that crisis really comes down on top of you, we're able to change a few things for you, to put you back in control of creating wealth, to eliminate debt in your life, and to put into your hands an asset that produces income on a monthly basis. Not when you running around selling stuff. No, an asset that pays every month, no matter what you are doing. We are here in the business of freedom, not just financial freedom, total freedom. We do not want South Africans to have to run to each other every month and beg people to buy something. No, what we want is for you to have that freedom of mind to know that every month your income will come in reliably and on a recurring basis, so that you have control again of your economic circumstances and so that you have options. In South Africa today, we don't have any options. What are you going to do? No, I need a job. Okay, and if you can't get a job, what option do you have? Well, we believe that we've created that option for South Africans as our primary purpose here at DuePoint. We also want South Africans involved in the sector of our economy. The financial services sector in South Africa is the biggest sector in the economy at the moment, but because it is so heavily regulated, 99% of South Africans can't be involved in it and cannot benefit from it. We believe that we've opened the window to let South Africans in again in our system. And so with those two things in mind, we created what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, we give you one task, the simple task of connecting other South Africans to us, not selling. We don't want you selling anything. And that's a difficult mindset shift for most South Africans. We've had some people come to us and say, Brendan, can't we sell something tangible? And we go, but if you sell something tangible, then you've got to be sure that I've got enough stock to give you. You've got to carry it around with you. You've got to get it delivered to those who buy it. Every month you've got to run back to the person and beg them to buy it again. We don't want to do that, because that eradicates and erodes the freedom that we create for you here at DuePoint. At DuePoint, our system allows you to do one simple task to create wealth, and that's simply just connecting people to us. As you connect people to us, we do the work. You expanding our market, we're able to create greater revenue, and from the greater revenue, we're able to create a recurring extra income for you. It's not once off. It's not when you make the sale. It's not when you beg your friend to buy again every month. Our products are financial services. They run automatic debit order systems. They don't go off. They don't get stale. They don't perish. They don't come faulty and you have to replace them. They're there every month, potentially for the rest of your life. And our automatic debit order system raises the debits every month, creating for you a recurring, reliable, stable income that you can forecast on and start to change your circumstances back in control with us. We also allow you to build teams, because if you can build teams, what we call channels here at DuePoint, well, then you can leverage others in creating income 24 hours a day. Again, because we don't handle stock here, you're actually able to increase your wealth and build money and recurring income for yourself 24 hours a day in our system. This is not employment, ladies and gentlemen. It is far more freeing than any job you could have. It is the ultimate system to create and reach the dreams you might have once had and can now go for them again, challenge for them again with the use of our tool. You get to use this tool and this system with us at no cost. We have not developed a system here that you're going to have to pay for up front before you can use. Every other experience you've had, you know, you've had to lay your money down first, sometimes tens of thousands of rands, before you could start making money. And it means you start in the negative balance before you can move forward. At DuePoint, we're in the business of creating wealth, not taking wealth. Black Friday, like today, is a day where people are taking wealth. That's all happening. They're sucking wealth out of the South Africans. We don't do that here. The system comes at no cost. No starter kit, no starter manual you have to buy, no application form fees, no monthly marketing fees or business fees or any of that. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer at no additional premium. And you're able to start building wealth. And it's for everyone, ladies and gentlemen, because you do not need to sell. You don't need any qualification or experience. Everyone in South Africa is capable of connecting people to DuePoint. It takes no specific education or experience. And it means that everybody's now in a position where they can be building a real asset for themselves. I think people haven't yet understood that. When you're running around selling goodies, you don't create an asset. It's not something you can sell, and it's not something you can hand over to your children. When you stop selling those goodies, your income stops. Even your job is not an asset. The moment you can't do your job anymore, the income stops. Full stop. They don't put your kids into the job that you had. Here at DuePoint, you will create an asset. This income stream that you create will automatically be handed over to your children one day when you pass away, and they will earn from the asset that you built during your lifetime, and even your grandchildren and so on after that. We are building intergenerational wealth here at DuePoint. We leave you with that one task, one simple task: just connect people to us. We do this entire business at the highest possible levels of quality. We make it simple and easy for you, like everything of quality. If you think about it, if you get into the Rolls Royce, you don't even have to open the door. You push the button, the door opens for you. You climb in, you push another button, the door closes for you. It's the highest quality, and therefore it's easy. Here at DuePoint, we've done exactly the same thing. This is the Rolls-Royce system in South Africa today. Everything you need is done for you. You are left with one task: just connect people to us here. And there are 4 ways to connect people to us at DuePoint. One is through our USB stick. Go and buy it at 170 Rand. You can purchase it from our client service team, and they'll deliver it to you anywhere in the country. And you plug it into a TV or computer, and there we are doing the presentation for you, doing the work for you. Second way is you can bring people to our studio and be part of our studio audience here. Monday through Saturday, we present 7 to 9 times a week currently, live across the nation, and it means that you can be with us if you're in Gauteng. Even if you're a visitor coming from another province, come pop by, be part of our studio audience as we present every day, night times, lunches, mornings. And then the third way, probably the most important way, the main way that you'll connect people to us, is through our YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, you search DuePoint, you'll find every presentation we've ever done. And it means that we're instantly nationwide, and it means we're 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. All you do is you click play on our YouTube channel, and you are connecting individuals to us wherever you are, any time of the day. And then the fourth way of connecting people to us is through our live broadcasts. Every one of our presentations, 7 to 9 times a week, is broadcast live across the country. This means that you never ever have to be at our office to be connecting people to us. I always love it. People say to me, "Brendan, I wasn't going to believe it until I came to your office." Guys, this is not the 1980s anymore. You can watch DuePoint live every day of the week, Monday through Saturday. You don't have to come and see the bricks and mortar. We're right here talking to you through the lens live every day. And with the live broadcast, it's a single button on your phone or computer, and you're in the room with us, with your guests, every day of the week, Monday through Saturday. Now, as you connect people to us, some of the people you connect are going to want to become wealth engineers like you, and when they do, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These individuals will go out and do the same thing as you did, connecting individuals to us, and again, we allocate them to you over and over again, over time, as your channel spreads out, as you spread the word of DuePoint across the nation. We then come along, and as I say, we do the work. As the insurance company, we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout your channel, and your income is born. You didn't have to sell anything. You didn't have to do a presentation. You didn't have to carry stuff around, marketing materials. You certainly didn't have to fill out any application forms with a pen and a piece of paper and fax it into us. There was none of that. Your income was born through a simple and single connection of an individual to us here at DuePoint. Now, having said all of this, it's important to remember that this is real. This is very genuine, and therefore, it's not easy. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a Ponzi scheme, and it's not a pyramid scheme. We are licensed and listed. We are a long-term insurance company in the financial services sector here, so we deal in the real. And the real, like your career or building a business, means it's going to come at a price. And the price here is time. You've got to commit your time if you want to create wealth. But where else can you go where you just commit time and you create wealth? Everywhere else you go, you're going to pay money, or you're going to be stuck in a long-term career with other people controlling you. Here, you have freedom to build and grow continuously if you put the time in. For those of you who do put the time in, well, we get to create that wealth for you. Firstly, through the facilitation of the purchase of our products. Our first product is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month, and for 324 Rand a month, you get two independent products. The first one is your very own tax-free investment account, and your second is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of your 324 every month, we put it into your investment account, and you are building an asset with us here at DuePoint. You haven't even connected your first person to us at DuePoint, and you've already built a real, tangible, contracted asset that is yours going forward. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, you get R1 million worth of personal accident cover. No maximum age limits, no excluded illnesses or medical declarations that have to be done, and no waiting periods. If you guys have been following what's been going on in the papers in the last week in the financial sector, you'll know how the insurance companies struggle with all sorts of non-disclosure by customers. Well, here at DuePoint, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, how risky you are. This product is for you. And it means that everybody in South Africa can be building wealth with us and in your channel here at DuePoint. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It starts at 299 Rand a month, and it too gives you two benefits. The first is funeral cover. You can pick between 20 or 30,000 Rand, and whether you want 5 or 10 family members on that plan with you. And the second benefit is 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. It means that when you die as the principal member of the policyholder, we will cover 10,000 Rands worth of your outstanding debt so that your family do not need to. And then our fourth product, our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month to be a member, and it is designed to do the exact opposite of Black Friday. It is designed to save you money, not spend you money. It is a club that allows you access to all of our suppliers here at DuePoint, where you get discounts, vouchers, packages, VIP services across the spectrum of the industry in South Africa. There are 4 training videos on this product. If you go watch them, you will see how this product is designed to save you money and change your economy through the use of our preferential suppliers. It is worth taking a look. Go and spend some time watching our videos and understanding how we build benefit for you even through our products. Now, traditionally, we would have got you to buy these products for us by advertising to you, spending hundreds of millions every year getting you to buy our products. That costs loads of money. Who pays for that? You pay for it. You pay for it through your monthly payments, whether it's banking fees or funeral cover or car insurance, whatever you're paying, you are paying for next month's advertising. Now, here at DuePoint, we do no advertising at all. None at all. This is probably one of the reasons why you'd never heard of us before today, is because you will never see an advert for DuePoint. No, instead we use you. You go out, you connect South Africans to us, and as you connect them to us, we are able to create that wealth that would have gone to SABC, DSTV, Prime Media, all that money we would have spent there. We're now able to reallocate and redirect to you and your channel. And we do this in two ways. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel every month, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment is made. So for instance, you go out, you chat to some of your friends. Some become wealth engineers, they pay for their product, and you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. 55 Rand for every product payment every month going forward. After a single connection to us, not running back every month begging them to pay, one connection, and every month going forward, you've got 55 Rand per product coming in to your bank account. Now, if they take more than one product, say they take two, you get 110 Rand, 365 Rand, 220 Rand. Every single month from a single connection to us here at DuePoint. These folk go out, they talk to some of their friends, they become wealth engineers, and again, they pay for their product. When they do, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand again. You've been here 5 minutes in this example, you're making 1,000 Rand a month, 12,000 Rand a year. 12,000 Rand a year off of the very least of effort. But if you can put more effort and more time into the construction of a channel, you'll earn even more. But now on a diminishing basis down to the 8th point. From the 8th point on, though, you have unlimited potential. This is not a business that only pays you for this much and the rest is all ours. No. You have unlimited potential in creating your earnings here at DuePoint. As long as you qualify to earn, you can earn on every single point in your channel. It means, again, that we have built a generational wealth program here. You'll build your channel to a certain size, hand it over to your children, they'll build it even bigger, and earn on the entire channel. What will the price be for all of this? Time. That's what you pay to be a wealth engineer with us. And that price of time we can calculate. We know now, after a number of years of doing this, what it costs to build wealth at DuePoint. We use a formula called 3+2. We reckon it fits into everybody's circumstances, no matter how busy or how senior they are. It says in your first month with us, you're responsible for putting just 3 people into your channel. 3 people in an entire month. Then every month thereafter, +2, you're responsible for adding just 2 people to your channel. Now, you can do more, you can do less. It's completely up to you. There's no rule about this. But what it'll do is it'll just affect the numbers I'm about to tell you. But if you are capable of adding 1 person to your first point every 15 days, and you do it consistently, which means you do it even when there's Black Friday, you do it when it's December and Christmas, you do it when it's Easter, if you're able to do it every month, consistently adding 2, then we can calculate the price of time and how much wealth you can produce. If you do it for 6 months, after 6 months, you'll be on about 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year that you've created off of the back of very little work, 2 people every month. But you're on 2,500 Rand that comes in every month without you having to beg your friends and without any question of reliability. If you speak to anybody who's been a wealth engineer with us over the last years, they will tell you, never have we missed a payment. Never have we been late. Never have we made an excuse. It is there every month coming in. 30 additional 1,000 Rand you have created for yourself per annum in 6 months with us. If you do another 6 months with us, that's a year. So that's this time next year. As you go into Christmas next year, that money will rise to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 120,000 Rand that you have created for yourself off of the back of adding just 2 people every single month. Can you do this? I feel like it's a very reasonable ask. We don't ask for 30 people a month or 100 people a month or 10,000. I mean, I've seen all these things before. We just say, can you add 2 people a month? Now, most South Africans will say yes and then won't do it. Why won't they do it? Because they get disappointed in the people that they connect to us. No, but Brendan, I connected people to you and they didn't do anything. They didn't pay, they cancelled, they lapsed, they ran away. Folks, that's absolutely normal. But that's not what we asked you to do. We asked you to do just one thing. Just keep connecting people. Don't worry about what they do. The mathematics takes care of your wealth. You do not need to stress about what the people do that you connect. Simply keep connecting. If you do that for 2 years with us, 2 years is not very long, If you can do it for 2 years, then your income will rise to about 27 to 30,000 rand. You haven't cared about the people you put in. You haven't cared that your best friend let you down after making you a whole lot of promises. You haven't cared that your dad laughed at you and called it a pyramid scheme. You haven't cared about that. You've just continued to connect 2 people every month. And you're on 360,000 rand a year in 2 years, just 2. If you can do it for 3 years, it'll rise to 40 to 45,000 rand a month. If you can do it for 4 years, it'll rise to 60 to 65,000 rand. How many of your careers have seen an increase in earnings like this? I heard somebody say to me once, no, but Brendan, I need certainty in my earnings. And I said to him, great, you are certain you're going to get poorer every year at your job. That's a certainty we can give you. Your increase at your job will never equal inflation. Inflation in South Africa is close to 20% right now. If you don't get a 20% increase this year, you fell behind and you became poorer. That's a certainty your job can give you. At DuePoint, we give you a different certainty. We say, pick the tool up, do the work, and your income will grow. That's the certainty we offer you. You don't do the work, you don't put the time in, and we can give you another certainty. Your income won't grow. It's that simple. What do we ask you to do? Keep connecting people. Can you do it for 5 years? Because if you can do it for 5 years, your income will rise to about 80 to 100,000 rand a month. That's R1 million a year. R1 million a year. There's less than 0.5% of South Africans that are on R1 million a year right now. Go and look at the SARS statistics. I think it's like 35,000 people out of the 55 million in South Africa. If you were put down, if at your job, your boss said, work for me for 5 years and I'll pay you 100,000 rand a month, would you run away from that job? Would you ever quit? Would you walk away and say, this is too hard? No, everybody would be like, I'm in. 5 years and I'm on 100,000, I'm in. Here at DuePoint, we say the exact same thing. Are you willing to work for 5 years? Because if you are, and you don't give up because people let you down, then in 5 years' time, we can put you in the top 0.5% of earners in the country. People are doing it already. We have different people up every month on our stage. Just this week, we had 3 new people. We had Francina. She's in the audience with us today. She's not spending her money on Black Friday. She's making money instead. Francina's been with us for about 14 months, but had about 6 months where she wasn't working with us. Had to go through the circumstances of life. Lost her husband. Had to battle with all the things that are around that. But for 8 months of the 14 months she worked, and she's built a channel that's now worth 3,300 rand a month. That's 40,000 rand a year. Extra on the side income. Hasn't quit her job, hasn't stopped what she was doing before. She just gets an extra 40,000 rand a year from DuePoint in 8 months. She's on track for the 9 to 10 after 12 months. Give it 12 months and life could be completely different. Then we've got Paul. Paul's up in Mpumalanga at the moment, but hails from East London. He works full-time job. He was telling us how many hours a day he's got to work. He's a presenter himself, not for DuePoint, but for another company. He presents, but needing something to change his economic position, he started working at DuePoint. And over the course of just 9 months, in his spare time, he's built an income that's now worth 3,500 rand a month. 3,500 rand, remotely, never been to our head office, not once, never been here. You can go listen to his testimony on our YouTube channel. Never been here, but he's built an income of 3,500 rand a month in 9 months. And then we had Michael. Michael's fantastic, been with us for 8 months, and over the course of that 8 months, he too has built a channel that's worth now over 4,000 rand a month. All of them on track for 9 to 10 after 12 months. What are you doing with your time right now? Are you giving yourself an increase every single month? Are you in control of your economic circumstances? Right now, I don't think there is a single South African that can say that they are. Here at DuePoint, we give you this tool. You can jump onto YouTube and see hundreds of stories. Go and watch them. There are stories there of struggle, success, those that have put little time in, those that have put a lot of time in, those that are earning a little, and those that are earning plenty, more than you could dream of. They're all there. They're all real, and they're all here at DuePoint using this tool. Why? Because it's permanent wealth. It's not here today, gone tomorrow wealth. It's permanent wealth, and that's what keeps them building. Make the decision today. Do you want to change your circumstances? No one's coming to our rescue, ladies and gentlemen. Read the papers. See what is being said. There are no rescuers in South Africa. Only we on the ground can save ourselves. Only we can. If you want to become a wealth engineer, go to DuePoint's website. It's easy. DuePoint.net. You can do it on your phone. Click on Chrome, DuePoint.net. You're at our website. Click join or apply. Fill out the form. And in less than 3 minutes, you're a wealth engineer. Not a cent having passed from your hands and never having been in our head office. You're a wealth engineer. And today, Friday afternoon, it's the perfect day. Black Friday afternoon, it's the perfect day to go, I'm not spending today, I'm building, and I've got the whole weekend to springboard my wealth into the new week. Go and do that and start making wealth for yourself this afternoon with us. We got the tools for you to help you if you want. They're all there. Call client service, they'll have them delivered to you. We've got USB sticks you can plug into your TVs and computers with presentations. Business cards, guys, it's Black Friday, so we're giving you the business cards for special. Still 695 Rand. The special is you've got one more week to buy them in before the printers close. Guys, literally the printers are closing for December. This is your last week to put orders in for business cards. Get them. Order them. You get 500 cards. They are the highest quality. They would cost $5,000 a set if you bought them yourself, but from us, you're going to get that same set for 695 Rand, if I'm not mistaken. Order them now. And folks, we've got all the other bits and bobs for you too. We've got a brand new power bank as well. Charges 2 items, phones, tablets at once. Perfect for couples. Great for anybody who's got lots of technology. Get this stuff, start the conversation with the tools if you want. Guys, we're on social media. Follow us there. Use what we put on social media. One of our big wealth engineers here at DuePoint said the most disappointing part she finds is that people are not using what DuePoint's putting on their Facebook site. We have this fantastic set of content that we put up every single day that you can share and tag your friends in and use to spread the word of DuePoint. You don't even have to do social media work. We do it for you. All you've got to do is connect, connect, connect. Use what we're putting on our Facebook site. Spread it across the country and connect individuals to DuePoint and your channels here with us. And then YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. Click on subscribe. It's free. You know when we go live. You click the little bell button next to it, and every time we go live, your phone will ping, and you can click play and connect everyone around you, no matter where you are, to DuePoint in a live presentations. And then download our DuePoint app. It is free, like everything at DuePoint, but it is the tool you're going to use to build your wealth here with us. Again, folks, find people who have smartphones so that they can download the app and build wealth too. No point in going to someone who doesn't have a phone or who has one of those 1999 Nokia 2110s or something, because they can't build wealth. Get the people who've got the smartphones, put the app on, and connect them to us and build your wealth through our app. We teach you to do this business. We're in the business of rewarding. We're in the business of creating wealth, lifestyle change, and freedom. And through our XP Rewards program, we take it another step. As you complete the training in our XP Rewards program, we teach you how to become a proper burgeoning entrepreneur, a wealth engineer. As you complete the steps, we give you XP points, experience points. You are becoming more experienced at creating wealth for yourself. As those experience points accumulate, naturally your channel's going to grow. And when you meet those two criteria of experience and channel size, we rank you up, and when we rank you up, we reward you. It's cash, it's lifestyle changes. It starts small and it gets real big as you progress through it. At rank 5, we give you a lightning memory stick from the US, imported and ready to plug into any electronic device, filled with everything you need to connect people to DuePoint. At rank 7, it's a 17,000 Rand set of business cards, gold gilded, imported, custom made for you, so that you can be connecting people to us here at DuePoint. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, every year that you maintain your channel size with us at rank 9, we take you and your family away on an all expenses paid 5-star business class trip. No T's and C's, no paying the airport taxes or paying for transfers or paying for air tickets. It's all included because you've done the work, you've put the time in, you've made the decision to create wealth that you can control. And we reward you through our XP Rewards program with trips that look like this. Ladies, can you picture yourself on the beach? Whew, this time of year where everybody's mentally and physically exhausted, isn't that where you want to go? I got my email last night, 15 days. 15 days. All the rank 9s, you would have got your email yesterday too from Heritage Littell Fair. 15 days before we go on this year's rank 9 trip. We go every year. So if you want to join us, you can start working. Will it be 5 minutes before you rank 9? No. You're going to have to put the work in. You can dictate how fast you get there. It can take you 2 years. It can take you 1 year. It can take you 6 months. You will decide how fast you get there. And if you get there and maintain your channel size, we'll take you every year with your family. 8th of December, we're on those planes again with all of our rank 9s for this year's trip. In rank 11, we give you a very useful tool as well. It's your own car. It's not branded. It's not financed through us. We don't rent it to you, and we don't give it to you and then take it away. We're in the business of freedom. And your freedom includes having your own transport. Can you do the work to get these rewards, or will you quit saying, it's too hard? People won't listen. People want to lapse and cancel. People don't pay. People don't duplicate. None of those are your responsibility at DuePoint. Your responsibility is to simply keep connecting until we find the South Africans who say, you know what, I've had enough. I've had enough of my circumstances. I've had enough of not being in control. And I'm going to build wealth, and build wealth for you too. We are showcasing DuePoint around the country at the moment. Tomorrow, Rob is in Cape Town. He's left already, the lucky bugger. He's probably looking at the mountain already and the sea next to him. Tomorrow morning, he's going to be with all of you guys down in the Western Cape. You've got half a day left to book tickets and to get yourself to that venue in Cape Town. If you want to have another province building wealth for you and your channel, well, then you better be there tomorrow at about 11 o'clock. Folks, at 10 o'clock, I'll be doing the introduction presentation as usual here. Those of you who are going to the conference, make sure your guests watch it so that they know what Rob's talking about at 11. There's no point in bringing a guest at 11 and he has no clue what Rob's going to be talking about. Put him through the presentation first, click it on your phone, show it to the person, and then enter the room and join Rob for it. Otherwise, the rest of you who are not going to Cape Town tomorrow, be here in the studio. I'm going to be here tomorrow morning. I want a nice big audience. I don't want to talk to myself. Come through and let's build some wealth here together. And those of you around the country, fill your venues. Saturdays are powerful days. And then remember, at 11:30 tomorrow will be our normal launch workshop for those people who are serious about accelerating the growth of their wealth. Join me at 11:30. Also live broadcast. Make sure you don't forget to tune back in at 11:30 tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, that's DuePoint. We're very serious about what we're doing. We have committed everything that we are and have to being a solution for South Africans. We kind of run out of time in South Africa today. There are no more options. There's these things that kind of blow through our economy that just take money from people. That's not what DuePoint is. DuePoint is something you haven't ever seen before. DuePoint is the first spot in your life where you've actually been given a viable option to permanently change your circumstances. And today we encourage you to do that. If you've got questions, come and ask them. Ask them to the people that have connected you, or come and ask them to us here. But don't walk out of here today without this tool in your hands. Don't walk out of here today not serious about changing your circumstances. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you guys all outside, and I'll see the rest of you online tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.